What's up, family? As always, give thanks and praises. Listen, family, I'm going to jump right into this one here. I'm piggybacking off his brother. Hope you don't mind, but he has some very interesting videos. So I'm piggybacking off of his channel to get some videos to post to you guys because if you guys don't know about his channel, then you will not know what to expect or what to look forward to. But he's giving some very serious information. There's a lot of oil spills, there's a lot of trail derailments, and a lot of water being contaminated all on the East Coast. Now, this video here, this lady is saying is a setup. Now, in Philadelphia, the water is contaminated, and they're telling people they're going by bottled water, and she's saying the bottled water is also contaminated. It's a setup. But folks, what I'm saying this. I've been telling you guys for a while now. Stock up on your stuff. Stock up on your stuff. It's going to come to that. The way these people are acting, so-called paupers that want to be, they're doing a lot of stuff to deplete the population. That's their agenda. We know that already. They say over and over again. I keep telling people, stock up on your weapons. I'm not a violent person, but hey, you can come to that. Stock up on your food stuff. Stock up on your water. If you can find some place that have natural water, stay close to it. Stay close in contact with your family because it can come where you have to trade back and forth with friends and close family. Like my man Phil Valentine said, like I said in the last video, when the lady asked him if there's any place safe to go, he said there's no place safe to go on earth. So the best thing you can do is hamper down with your close friends and family, that when stuff goes down, you can protect one another and interact and trade sugar, rice, snacks, whatever, because they're going to come to that. Now, this clip, like I said before, I'm going to play it for a while. But folks, stock up on your stuff, especially if you got small children. Because if the kids in and they're hungry, what are you going to do? I can't say enough. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Water that you're consuming, the water that you're drinking, using to that's the brother I'm piggybacking off of. That you are washing your body with, your kids' body with. Listen, you guys need to go buy a filter for your home. It is very important. And we still don't drink this water. Please take care of yourself. So the 1.5 million citizens of the city of Philadelphia all received a mass text today at 1 p.m. That at 2 p.m., the drinking water of Philadelphia would be contaminated with latex. And so you had a mass panic break out all of a sudden in all of the convenience stores in Philadelphia. There were long lines for water. There were people buying cases upon cases of water. The local newspaper had an article about it, but it was behind a paywall. And did I mention that the latex that is contaminating the drinking water in the Delaware River, where almost all Philadelphians receive their drinking water, is the same contaminant that was in the Norfolk Southern disaster in Ohio that contaminated all their drinking water? All of the coffee shops in Philly closed down around 2 p.m. because of this warning. But we also just received a text message that says that now it's as of 12 a.m. that the drinking water will be contaminated. But don't worry, you can shower and wash your dishes in that water, you just can't cook with it or drink it. And so now you're in a situation where no one knows what to do. And I get that river currents change and this is how you calculate these things, but how are we in a situation right now where the sixth largest city in the United States, no one has clean drinking water? It is a crisis that I don't even know what to do. And I'm willing to bet it's because we say Woodard like that. It's this part for me. Y'all running around trying to get all this motherfucking toxic ass water. Go to my page. I just did a whole two-part video on this water. It's a fucking setup. I told y'all to watch them. Hey, look. Y'all notice something? Y'all notice what I'm noticing?
night. Imagine what's going to do to us in 20 years. First, I want to say the area that I'm already in, we're already smelling chemicals and stuff over here. Where before I went, I made sure I was dressed up in a biosuit. Okay, if you haven't gotten the memo, we are under unrestricted warfare. And whenever the citizen population is under unrestricted warfare, it's up to us to protect our health. It's on us to make sure that we prevent disease from spreading. So if you are affected by the chemical spill, Arizona, Palestine, Ohio, Detroit, Florida, pay attention. I'm going to show you 4 things to do to protect your lungs, protect your home, and protect your kids and your pets against these chemical spills. Now, there are plenty of natural remedies that I can implement that will help fight against the poison that's being released into your atmosphere. However, they're not readily available. So I'm only going to focus on natural remedies that are available that you can actually get your hands on today or tomorrow, because time is of the essence. Let's get to it. So the inhalation of vinyl chloride and other toxic chemicals not only dramatically affect your endocrine system, but they affect your respiratory.
And they keep telling you people, do not procrastinate. Go and get this stuff as quickly as possible. Keep stocking up on this stuff. This is no time to buying fancy stuff or traveling or hanging out or spending stupid money. This is survival time. Keep it going, Mr. Bruce.
So we want to get that respiratory system strong. The number one go-to out of the mint family to heal the lungs would be thyme. Now, this is the thyme that I grow at home, but you can get this at any of the box stores. And the important aspect of thyme, what it does, it actually helps reduce the inflammation in the respiratory system, but it has a compound in it called carvacrol. And that carvacrol actually helps to strengthen the capacity of your lungs when you eat it. The other thing about thyme that you need to consider is that it
Well, I have thyme.
modulate the hormonal
I do have that.
effects of
I also have tons of rosemary.
There's a chemical in here that helps modulate progesterone, and that progesterone modulation branches out to some of the other hormones that you need for proper balance as well. But long story short, this is very, very powerful to help strengthen your lung system, to also help repair the endothelial tissues that are lining your respiratory tract and give you the full protection that you need against these toxic chemicals. Number 2, you want to use rosemary because it has 2 compounds.
I have that.
The first compound is rosmarinic acid and carnosol, and these 2 combined have a very potent effect on protecting the lungs and also increasing the expansion and contraction of the lungs. And because it's an antiseptic, breaks up mucus and also provides more protection for the respiratory tract. This is very, very important to add into your diet. I'm going to show you how to make the decoction of it in a second. What I'm going to show you now is how to do what's called a decoction. A decoction is very different from doing a tincture. A tincture is what we use when we take medicinal herbs and then we ferment them over a period of time using alcohol and glyceride to produce the medicinal effects and increase the potency. Because this is a chemical spill happening right now and you need remedy right now, you don't have 6-7 months to let your tincture sit up on the shelf to produce the proper medicinal qualities. What we're going to do instead is called a decoction. A decoction is when we take the herbs and we boil them in water, simmer them in water for 1 to 2 minutes or 1 to 3 minutes to extract the medicinal properties and then to increase the potency of those medicinal properties, make a tea out of it, or we just sip it in our water. Very simple. All right, so I showed you how to do a decoction. Now, what do we do to get these toxic fumes out of our environments and our homes? What do we do to protect our kids and our pets? Number one thing you can do is get this right here. This is called aloe vera. I know you're familiar with it.
I have that. I have it. I have it. I have it. Aloe vera.
This is a very, very important cacti because what it does is absorb the toxins and the chemicals that are in your environment. This aloe vera can absorb several times in its weight formaldehyde, benzenes, and some of that vinyl chloride that's in your environment. So it'll suck that up into the plant and then disperse it properly through the filtration process. So get you an aloe vera plant, put it in your house, put it
Get it from Home Depot.
Where you sleep, because at nighttime you're producing a lot of CO2, and the respiration that you're engaging in will allow you to clear out some of those chemicals you've been breathing during the day. Now, the other plant that you want to go out and get immediately, you want to get this big boy and eat compared to other plants.
That plant I have in my bedroom. Hang on, folks. I have that plant right here in my bedroom. See it? Have it right here in my bedroom. I don't procrastinate, folks. I try to be ahead of the game. Have it right here in my bedroom.
Plants produce oxygen in the daytime. This plant produces oxygen in the nighttime, which means you need it in your bedroom, especially with your kids. So put it in your kids' room, Put it around your pets. Make sure this plant is in your bedroom at night. It will produce more oxygen in the room, therefore allowing you to absorb more of the oxygen, and that will help improve and cleanse the lungs properly. Last but not least, for your dogs and your pets, we're going back to rosemary. Rosemary is approved as a safe and effective way to help dogs' respiratory systems. So you want to use this in their dog food, chop it up, put it in their dog food. They might not want to eat the dog food, so you have to be very sneaky about getting it into their food. Or you can make a decoction of it that I showed you here in the video and then feed it to them through their water. So those are the tips and tricks of everything that's been going on. Like and follow, we got more.
Well, those of you that just watch my videos, just a little clip of what I have. Okay, this is the plants I have in the house that I use for herbs. Some of them for herbs, some of them for not. Okay, some of the plants. Okay, this is part of my stockpile. Part of it, of my stockpile. Part of it. Part of my stockpile. And you know that's my altar, as you can see. And this is just a part of my stockpile. I'm not going to show you guys the whole thing because, like I said, if you come in here, you're not going to get out alive. This is part of my stockpile. Okay, like I say, this is part of my stockpile. This plant is also used for what you can't see because YouTube have a tendency of Scrag Houston, you're not a doctor, but this plant also a healing plant. Like I said, don't procrastinate. Another part of my stockpile. The water supply, another part of it. This is my aloe vera plant. Well, it normally get bigger than that, but I got to put some more water to it. This is my aloe vera plant that you get speaking about. That's a small one there. It's coming up right here. I have a big one outside, but there's a small one here that's coming up. Like I say, folks, I don't procrastinate. I get on the board because I know the dude is going to go down. So when it goes down, I'll be ahead of the game. All right, peace out, one love.